Okay, so here are some of my latest items in my museum of retro technology. This, of course, is a recent replica of the Assembly 250407. It's from the 60 clone. It was special order, this motherboard here, and populate it with as near as modern possible of chips and whatever else you need. Anyway, as you can see, I have some very recent modern replacements for CIA chips. Of course, I also have the modern PLA, which is the Plankton, and super impressed with this one. This is the latest VIC-2 Kawari with the latest firmware installed. Many of the RAM chips are modern replacements, but easily obtainable and quite cheap. The only thing that's really not all that modern is the 6510, but there are 6502s that can be modified through a simple device that was recently introduced. That'll take a MOS 6502 and convert it to a 6510. And of course, 6502 technology is still readily available in chip size, in chip content. Anyway, yeah, this is a little preview of it. As I pan away from it, I want to also show you this, a modern keyboard called the I'm going to try to zero in on this a little better. The MechBoard 64. A little bit of a soldering project. This basically gives you a whole new keyboard. The only thing that's not new in this situation is the keys. Those are taken from other donor boards. Anyway, yeah, and as you can see, I've finally sourced a really decent working Commodore 64 monitor, the 1702 type, which has Chroma and Luma on the back and allows me to see it as it was once intended just before S-Video replaced it, the S-Video quality on an ancient monitor. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn this on here. As you can see, I also have Gideon's Ultimate 2 Plus, the Lattice or L version, the latest one. Anyway, yeah, and then of course this is part of that. This is a adapter so that I can play tap files from the cartridge. Very nice adapter, actually. And anyway, so the monitor's on. Now I will go ahead and turn on the computer. Here we are. Perfect. Now, one thing I should mention, I'm playing this on a PAL computer, but it's on an NTSC monitor. The only way it is possible that we're not seeing it in gray or seeing it floating upwards in an unstable fashion is because there is a special feature on the VIC-2 chip Kawari that allows you to play NTSC 50 Hertz. So ordinarily this would be colorless. It'd be a steady image. It'd be colorless, grayscale, monochrome. But this allows it to be interpreted into NTSC color. So that's a wonderful innovation with VIC-2 Kawari. Anyway, yeah, so this is just a thing of beauty. I've got the old equipment too, of course. I've got an original 1541. I've got, as you can see, well, probably not too clearly, but yeah. Here's a VIC-20. It works very, very well. It's a NTSC version. TI-94A. TI-99 4A, I should say. Pardon me. And of course, I've got this wonderful little chameleon that does everything I could possibly want, sort of like a Mr. FPGA chameleon. Anyway, thank you.